Well, before we get into Nottingham in the Cup, just sum up your thoughts on the Hartpury game.
Yeah, really chuffed. 5 points away is superb, and we'll always take that. What our reflection was after the game and doing the review was we sort of really need to string that 80-minute performance together, not sort of 60-minute performances, which is probably what we got in that game. Really strong first half, bit of a wobble through the beginning of the second half, and then came back strong again at the end. So we just need to try and make sure we can concentrate for the full 80, and then I think if we do that, we'll look like a dangerous team.
We're now into the Cup, 3 games in a row. First up, Nottingham. In the league, they've been scoring lots of points, so obviously, dangerous team in attack.
Very dangerous team. And not only in attack, I think they've got a good forward pack on the go at the moment, and seem to have sort of changed slightly how they're playing. It looks that way, a little bit more direct, but ultimately all off the back of a really dangerous back three and general back line. So loads of pace in their team. So we're going to have to be on our toes defensively for sure.
What's the thinking behind the selection this week?
Well, what we did at the beginning of this block, as we have done for the previous block, is we try and plan it out as best we can. Obviously, you've got to allow then for a bit of form and injuries and things. So this selection was probably made 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we're picking the team that we think is going to go to Nottingham and win on Sunday.
We always speak about the team and how they're developing as the season goes along, but I'm going to flip it this week and ask about you. And what have you learned about yourself, and how do you find yourself as developed as the season's gone on?
Put me on the spot there, good question. I think it's really important, and one thing I'm learning is that consistency is pretty crucial for our group. Might not be for another group, but we seem to respond quite well to consistency of scheduling and message and how we go about our training, if that makes sense. Then within the same breath of that, it's then finding those small little bits within that we can keep fresh and how we can get time off into the boys, and that's a lot of my time is spent trying to, and Harvey's time, Tom's time, is trying to figure out how to manage the group rather than necessarily the rugby training. The rugby training is the easy bit for all of us. That's what we love doing. So it's more the off-field management that I'm constantly learning.